Hey guys, it's Andoria. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm playing Destiny 2 and I've come with a story time for you guys. And disclaimer, my gameplay is really bad and I lost the audio, so I'm doing a voiceover, which is new for me, but it's kind of good because usually when I'm recording while playing I get distracted and then I end up playing like a noob. But yeah, this story takes place my sophomore year of high school, back when I would sit alone at lunch up until the second semester, which was pretty sad now that I'm thinking back on it, but you know, it is what it is. So after sitting alone for a year and a half, I finally had people to sit with. People that I didn't know, but I was familiar with because we're in the same grade. So obviously I'm going to be familiar with them, but not know them because, you know, we're not friends. But I did know two people because we went to the same middle school and we had like a year of elementary school with each other. So my 5th through 8th grade, I've known these people, but we kind of fell out freshman year because they went their own way. They were more so known. They were like popular, and you know, I didn't like the popular kids because they felt so performative. And if you know me, I don't like performative people because it just feels so fake. But one day, my friends, quote unquote, from middle school, I wouldn't even call them friends because they made fun of me, and it was like just awful. It was just very bad. And I would come home crying. My mom was like, hey, you don't know what real bullying is because you're not being bullied, you're being teased. And I'm like, well, you might as well call this torment because it's bad. So I would not call them friends. They were just, you know, let's just say old people I knew. So these old people I knew, one of them came up to me and was like, you're going to have to move. And my stomach dropped. I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, well, that girl over there, yeah, she's only sitting here with us because of you. Oh my gosh. She was talking about let's call this girl Rose. She was talking about Rose. Rose was this girl that was very short, maybe 4'11", 4'10", and she was often, like, even as a senior, she was mistaken for a freshman. She also had ADHD and anxiety, which was the reason why those group of girls did not want her sitting there. It was because of her impulsivity and her hyperactivity that came with the ADHD. I remember an instance where Rose would try to socialize, and as soon as she opened her mouth to speak, the entire attitude and demeanor of the table would shift. It was like so sudden, like sun and moon, day and night. It was ridiculous. So when Rose mentioned like, hey, I got this video game, my so-called friend would be like, oh, okay, that's nice, Rose. Okay. And then immediately go back to what she was talking about. Like, it was just so dismissive, so disrespectful. I still can't believe that she, like, even felt the need to say that. And, you know, I get it. Sometimes people can be annoying, but that goes for everybody. We're, like, 15. We're, like, we're not even upperclassmen yet. So, you know, give her some grace. A few days later, and my so-called friend finally said to me, you're gonna have to move because the only reason Rose is sitting here is because of you. And my stomach dropped. So you know what I did? I got up and moved. I got up and moved, and they were right. Rose did follow me, but at the time I didn't care. That's the end of the story time, but I'm also going to include that this girl was so fake that not only did she ostracize me, she also took it upon herself to date the guy that she knew I had a crush on. It's pretty funny because the timing of these two stories actually overlap with each other. So if you guys would like a part 2, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!